Hey family, what's going on? I am back for another tea time. All right, so I hope you guys are well. I thank you all for checking out the videos. I love you, love you, love you. Mwah. All right, so I'm gonna dive right into it because this song is short too. I think all of the songs on the album are pretty short, but this one is like 4 minutes long. So Spirit didn't have much, but again, Spirit uses at this moment because the other video I did, it was like an interlude and I ended up with 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna let Spirit use me and let Spirit say what they need for the people to hear. So this song is called Mood Forever. No, Mood Forever. I'm sorry, Ever. And yes, it's Beyonce, but it's Beyonce and Jay-Z. And Spirit is like giving all praises and honor to the Most High God. But Spirit was saying, like, kind of focusing on Jay-Z's part because Jay-Z is rapping and what Jay-Z is saying, baby. Okay, so like I said, it's the title of the song is Mood Forever. And in this song, like Beyonce is not really saying much, but what the Spirit did point out was that Beyonce mentions her European name, Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. I think I may get it wrong, but then she names her true name. Remember now, everybody know this, right? Our names were changed from our true identity to a European name. And we think nothing is to that. Oh, no, 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 no. Wrong. Okay, now, okay, side note disclaimer. I know y'all may think like, I despise the Bible. No, not true. Let me correct this, okay? Well, not let me correct it, let me clarify. Let me further explain myself. The Bible, for the most part, the Bible is ours. The Bible has been taken from our country, and the Roman Catholic Church has stripped it, added to it, took things from it, made it Europeanized it. So it may appear like I hate the Bible, but I don't. The Bible is a wonderful, wonderful book for us to read and study. You have to be able to decode it and find the truth in it, right? You have to get something called the Strong's Concordance so you can know what the words really mean, okay? The Bible is powerful. It is the basic instructions before leaving Earth. Bible, basic, I, instruction, before, B, leaving, LE, Earth. So no, 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 read it. But you have to read it in your African mind, in your spiritual eye, right? So, go back. So Beyonce mentions so clever. It is all like this whole album is coded, y'all. You gotta pick up the codes. The same way with the Bible. You gotta decode it to get it. So she mentions her name, her European name. Then she says her Alkebulan name, right? Her real name. And we think names mean nothing. Just name, it's just, it's just a name. No, 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 no. Because if it didn't mean anything, then when our ancestors were brought over here, and the ancestors that were already here, don't get it twisted, okay? They brought some from over from Alkebulan, and then all the ones that was already here. You changed all their names. Why? Why can't you learn how to say the name? Or because just why you have to give them the name? Why are you giving them your last name? The Bible, what does it say? We all know what it says. There's power in the what? In the name. So it's very, very important of how you name your children, yourself, and what what they did. They knew that is power in names. So we first thing, when we get them over here, and the ones we got that's over here, we're changing the name. See, you guys, if you don't start putting this together, you're going to stay in the mental state that you're in. What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over, thinking you're going to get a different outcome, a different result, and you don't. So you do it again, you get the same outcome. You do it again, you get the same outcome. You're in a vicious, sick cycle. We're doing this, right? So if you don't free your dome, you're going to stay in this vicious cycle. So Beyonce says her real name. And then Jay-Z, after she says Mamu Forever, then he comes in and he mentions that, wait, I wrote it down. Where did I see? Jay-Z says, what did he say? He says, oh, he mentions Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa. M is in Mary, A is in Apple, N is in Nancy, S is in Sarah, A is in Apple, last name, M is in Mary, U is in umbrella, S is in Sarah, A is in Apple. Look up Mansa Musa. Look him up. So then Jay-Z says, which I'm not going to, the whole course that he says, I'm not going to, the whole lyrics that he's saying, I'm not going to say all the lyrics, all the words, but what Siri really wanted to focus on is Jay-Z says, oh my God, he says, oh my, or something, oh my God, or something like that, without the God in the garden, or the God in, wait a minute. Oh, okay. He says, oh my God, without the God in the XY. Without the God. I think you guys, help me out. Listen to where, Jay-Z be rapping and it's fast. I've been trying to catch it. But I think he says, oh my God, or oh my, or something like that, without the God in the XY. The whole game will be colonized. Okay, we have to know that our ancestors, our ancient ancestors, not the ancestors that were brought over here, right? But the ancient ancestors, they left codes. It's all over Kemet. What's Kemet? The true name, one of the true names of Egypt. Egypt is a Greek name. It goes back to what I just said 2 minutes ago. They changed the name. Why? It's not even called Africa. That is a European man's last name. It's L. Lucas, Lucas, Luke something. I'm gonna say Lucifer. Shoe fits. It's some L something Africanus is the name. And say Africa is mine, name it after this continent is mine, name it after me. So that's not even the name. Egypt, which Kemet, the name was Kemet, land of black faces, land of black people. That's what Kemet means. Not this high yellow caramel looking people. Okay, I'm just sit that right there. It said dark black faces. You'll catch it later. And they switched it to Egypt, another European Greek name. Why? Why change the name? When you invaded that continent, it already had a name. Change it. Okay, I'm getting off track because I can talk a whole thing about names. Okay, so he says Jay-Z says, and without the XY, the whole gang will be colonized. XY? What are you talking about? The XY chromosome? The XY is a man, a young boy, a young man, a grown man. His fear is without the XY in the garden, the whole gang will be colonized. Without the protection, without having real men out here protecting the garden, the woman, the whole gang will be colonized. Because if you take the man out of the picture, may it be, jail, dead, not interested in women, already taken, who looking for a woman to take care of him like his mother didn't or did or may have or just want to live off a woman. So when you don't have men in their rightful place to protect, which I ain't even gonna go there because y'all not ready for it, but to protect the woman, the whole game will be colonized. We've been breached. When you don't have your men, the warriors, the protectors, the women were breached. And then we take our women, our children, and re-raise them European way, European mentality. There's a breach. And in order to get to the woman who is the true Eve, if you want to go there, and to get to the children, you got to breach the system. You got to take that man out. Thus, we all know what happened during slavery. You take the biggest, baddest black man on your plantation. You tar him, you feather him, you strap his extremities to a horse, and you beat that horse until he either splits him apart or near death, or go ahead and kill him so you can show all the slaves. Now you call all the slaves, come out, y'all, come here, everybody watch this. And you take the biggest, baddest black man on your plantation and you beat him down, and you probably kill him. If not, you break his spirit in front of everybody, especially his woman. What you doing that for? What is the purpose of that? I'm breaching you now, babies. We don't see it. We didn't get it. It's a breach. Now it's like, shit. The black man can't protect me. Did you just see, girl? Did you just see what he did? We ain't protected. We can't be protected. We gotta appease to the slave master. We gotta make sure that, we work really hard, and we make them happy, and then our children will be safe. So in the garden without the XY, the whole game, hey baby, is colonized. The woman who is, I'll have to go there, who is the key, right? Is now, there's a breach. And now when y'all see, here I go again. When you watching like Star Wars, why am I stuck in Star Wars? And they're shooting, and they break through the walls, and everybody run, and then the enemy just infiltrates and able to get through because there's a breach. When you got to the man, to the XY, now he don't feel he's a man. He feel he's worthless. He feel he just can't get his footing. The women, we may not verbally say it, but sometimes we do. We say it, right? And then so he really feels broken down. And women, you can't take care of me. You can't save me. I got to do this for myself. It's a breach. So then the whole game is infiltrated, and now I can take, as it say, if I'm the enemy, I'm busting in on through the camp. I can now make everybody in this camp think like me. Believe what I believe. I can tell you and make you think that you're inferior, and that's exactly what you're going to do. Where your move forever needs to be is us. Listen to the name of the album. The Black is King album. Black is King album. Don't look at it. Oh, whatever, Beyonce. You talking about black men. Black men is king. Girl, ain't no black man, no damn king. No. She's saying black, period, is king. Is superior. It's a very, very fitting name. But it's going to take the XY. It's going to take the XX together. Unfortunately, it's going to take us together. It's going to take the unity of us. We have to come again. And listen, you may get tired of this and stop watching this channel because I keep saying unity, unity, unity. Oh well, then you have to just leave in. But it is what it is. It is going to take us, and the mood forever needs to be us. I was listening to David Banner the other day, and I think it was on a Breakfast Club. This is a while ago, but somehow it just came across my social media page, and I was like, "Oh!" And it just hit me. He said, "Racism. I don't know. Don't quote me." But basically, what he was saying is the root word is race, and ism is the action of it. So what he's saying is, you should take care of your race, not being like, "Oh, I'm racist. I hate this." No, it's meaning just, I'm racist. I'm for my people. And the ism is, I do for my people. I work with my people. I shop with my... Should everybody be racist? Food for thought. But the move forever should be, Beyonce, my move forever should, going forward, forever should be my people. Uplifting my people, encouraging my people, loving my people, is bringing my people back together should be the move forever. How is that wrong? Because you should love everybody in the world. Shut your... I'm not saying hate nobody. But there's nothing wrong with loving and putting your people first. Why is that a sin? Oh, because the Bible says love everybody and treat everybody the same and put everybody... Oh, remember, I just said that when they infiltrated, breached our walls, every piece of document, every book, they even burned down the library in Alexandria. After they took what they wanted to take. And then they what? Like I said in the other video, took it apart, added to, colonized it, and said, "Here, study that. That's for you. You melanated people, you study that." So you have to realize that everything that it says in there, most of that stuff is colonized mentality, a European mentality. I know this is so far-fetched, but if you do what? Fill in the blank. You got it. You said it. then you'll know. But going forward, our mood forever needs to be us. Us first. Us getting back to our rightful place. But it starts within. It starts within here, here, and here, here, and here. First, we don't want to do it. And I'm going to get into why we don't want to do it in another video. But Jay-Z dropped Jewels, a bomb. I'm afraid that without the XY, the whole game will be colonized. Meditate on that. Sit on that. Ponder that. Think on that. Ask the Most High to help you to really understand that. And then, what should you do? Again, do not go out and do any violence because it's not going to be beneficial for you. Work within. Work on yourself. Work on self. Inner work. Shadow work. Do your work. That's the war right there, family. Is cleaning out your vessel and doing the work, because we have been we have been colonized since birth. So you have, depending on how old y'all, you have some years to work on, right? So it's going to take time. It's going to take time, but you got to stay with it, and you got to be diligent, and you have to be fervent, and you have to really, really want to do this. You have to really, really say, you know what? T, right, like, let me figure this thing out. It's more to us than just slavery. Why is it that that's only what's being halfway taught? You have to want it, you know. Instead of saying, well, I don't like black people, and I'm just gonna find another group of people to be with. Shut your dumb ass up. Like, okay, sorry. But again, before I go off at a tantrum, that song is not long at all, but it's the dropping of the codes. The XY. She says her European name, and then she says, my name is blah, 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 blah. And you want to know what it is? Go listen to the song. You got to catch it. And then she says, I am the mother. So you guys, we have the move forever has to. So she's saying her move forever is going to be Black is King. My move forever is going to be my people. Like later on in another song, she says, talk to wrong to my people. I hit that lip like lipo. Her move forever, not saying she, actually it's all symbolic. Is her move forever is going to be her people. Her move forever is going to be, learning about the true Most High, learning about the spirit guides, learning about your divine ancestors, honoring them. That's demonic. That's witchcraft. Because the Bible says it. I just told you what happened to the Bible. So if our mood and my mood forever will be my people. Forever and ever. And I'm trying to do and be obedient to help our people to see, right? That's the goal here. To help us to see that we are bigger than what they painted us to be. And I just know if you look at other races that come to this country, they get to keep their name. gonna leave that for you right there. Okay, y'all. I think I'm rambling. So I think that's it. I'm gonna come back soon. Peace and love.